Messy people of Reddit. Where do you draw the line between, these are acceptable living conditions, and, I should probably tidy up now? When there's something else that I really don't want to do. Like taxes. I suddenly spring clean. That's the only time furniture is moved to clean everything. It's pretty much exactly like that. Scene from Black Books. Haha. Whenever company is coming over. Gotta maintain the facade that I'm a clean, tidy individual. When people are coming over, or things are sticky, I can't be doing with sticky. When I don't have any room to put more stuff to. Like on the desk, nightstand, the chair. My floor is mostly clean though. I usually have a momentary pause and think, this is depressing. I'll then clean up for an hour and think, I hate doing this shit. It's close enough now. If I look for something I need and have to remove mess in order to get to it, then I get drunk and clean fucking everything for hours. When I start losing stuff. In my mind, so long as I know where everything is or can easily find it, it's not a mess. My daughter's online learning desk is in my husband's man cave. She does all of her Zoom classes and homework at this desk. My husband is a bit of a slob. He mostly leaves empty soda bottles laying around. I didn't realize all these empty bottles were in frame to my daughter's Zoom classes until her music teacher emailed me and asked if I could clean up the room because he wants to record the students singing for their choir practice. I was mortified and moved her desk out of there. I have no idea. I wake up one day hating it, tidy up, then the mess comes back. If I would be embarrassed if a guest showed up unannounced. I'd just walk in from work and go, what the fuck? It's not a specific level of messiness. It just becomes clear and I can't live with it anymore. If I sneeze, it's too dusty. If I'm standing on things, it's too disorganized. Normally when I have some important work to do. But I've already scrolled down Reddit, so far nothing but garbage is coming up. When it's midnight and I can't sleep and I get a sudden burst of inspiration mixed with existential crisis. That is when I tidy. I don't know. There is a point that I call critical mess, where I just have to tidy up. I can't define what critical mess is, but I know it when I see it. My mental health and chronic pain decide it together for me. When the inconvenience of having stuff everywhere outweighs the convenience of having most things I use all the time out and within easy reach. When the floor-trash ratio slips past 70/30ths. Automobile is 50-50. When I wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom and accidentally trip on whatever clusterfuck in covering my entire bedroom floor, be it clothes or shoes or textbooks like that one time. When does the mess stop being mess and start being a symptom of mental illness? That's when I clean. Smell. If I can smell it, it's time to go. I have very sensitive sense of smell. Can I feel dirt on anything? No. It's clean. Can I walk without moving stuff? Tidy enough. Can I see at least part of my desk? I'll just move stuff if I need to. My line is this. If company suddenly drops in, how much do I have to tidy up? If the answer is too much, my living conditions are not acceptable by any means. Everyone. I'm coming over tomorrow, and shit better be clean and sparkling. I have ADHD and work from home. I usually start cleaning when I've put something off for way longer than I should have and it's due the next day. My wife is getting grumpy. Alternatively, my wife is about to get home from her business trip, as Someone super messy by nature living with someone who gets very depressed by mess quickly. Honestly, keeping things clean and organized to make her happy is worth it. When I run out of dishes. And the run out of Tupperware to use in place of dishes. I clean my desk whenever I can't find room to put something on it. It's mainly the same stuff I move, tidy. D&D books. Rubbish. Plate. Cup. The moment I can't find something that usually takes me a couple of seconds, it's time to reorganize my mess. Reading through this thread and another that coincidentally linked me to our ADHD. I think it's time to have a serious talk with my doctor about going on meds. An NBSP. I've been struggling with this my entire life but didn't realize it was tied to ADHD. Thought maybe I was depressed or unmotivated or something. When my depression lifts enough for me to realize, oh hey, I'm living in a dump. Messy versus dirty. I have clothes everywhere but I don't have food everywhere. I don't vacuum regularly but I take out the trash regularly. Things are cluttered but they aren't gross. When I finally realize that I'm living in absolute shithole, so about once a year. When the bugs come. Until then, the world is my shelf. When I can't sit on the only chair in the room cause of unfolded laundry. I don't do smells or dirt. If there's a smell or I don't want to touch something, then I clean the whole thing. I don't mind a mess. But I can't tolerate filth. If I find a good bit of music to clean up to, then I'll go ham. Knits mostly the kids' clothes and my soda bottles. But a good hoover through and a vax just to make sure. Rental house inspections. It's like an intensive spring clean that happens 4 times a year. Last one was 2 days ago. 90% of my mess is dirty clothes. So I always clean up on laundry days. Laundry days are when I'm on my last pair of clean underwear. Once the laundry is cleaned up, my thought process is usually, well, I am most of the way there already. That being said, it meant that when I got a hamper, it was 10x messier. When I realize I'm pushing stuff out of the way so I can take a picture without the background being too embarrassing to share on social media. When the roaches start getting bold or like. Some days I just wake up and go, this is disgusting, and I clean up. It's usually when my things start to become too stimulating. Like I'm looking at too many things at once. All of the piles of clothes, books, papers, art supplies just get too much and suddenly I can't function until some things are clear. When my bare ass cheeks start sticking to the couch enough so that when I go to stand up they peel away slowly like a good quality band-aid being slowly lifted and peeled off loose saggy skin. I'm only messy when my anxiety and depression flares. I don't see the mess until my husband points it out to me. But it never gets worse than a few clothes scattered on the bedroom floor and piling up laundry. Since I moved in with my GF, it became Saturday morning. She has lower standards than me and wakes up several hours later than me. If I don't do it, then the state of the house possess me of till the next week. When it's not just clothes and desk items lying around, but dishes and cups. Also, when there's nowhere to put any more stuff or if I actually trip over something on the floor lol. I'm a pretty messy person by nature when it comes to my own room. Mess generally just doesn't bother me. IDK. It's like visual white noise to me. I still live with my parents. And my mom always wonders how I can live like that when my parents' bedroom or the kitchen, living room gets messy. It drives her insane. When I cannot see the surface, floor, table, desk, or bottom of sink lol, or when hosting pre-lockdown. IMHO, that's the best catalyst to clean. When the mess starts to go past the boundaries I set for them. Paper stays on desks. Blankets and pillows on beds. Dirty clothes in the basket. Etc. There is messy. And then there is gross. Papers here and there? As long as they're somewhere they won't get damaged. It doesn't really matter if it's neat right this second. Toys scattered about? That can wait to be put away. But food? Dishes? Anything that might invite bugs or mold. That's gross. And needs to be taken care of. Messy is fine. Smelly or moldy is not. I might have a cluttered room, but I never leave food around. And I dust and vacuum and pick up before company. It's kind of relaxing and homey to me. To see dog toys, sunglasses lying around. No pressure to have everything look perfect all the time.